Hello, 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 everyone. This is Tarina Ali, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Soul Sessions. Come get your dose of hope to help heal your soul. I always get that wrong, but definitely a dose of hope can definitely heal your soul. And I love coming here and spending a few moments just to talk and to commune and just sit and dine and pull up a chair, cross your legs on the couch, and let's dive right in. I try to live a very authentic and transparent life. That is just who I am. And I believe that when we walk in our true selves, that just resonates with others, right? And not to be a plastic person and not to be a person that's disingenuous. Those are just my core values and principles. And I believe it's just a beautiful thing when we can be our true selves, because it resonates with people literally around the world. And thus I'm here able to resonate with you all in just so many different countries, and I'm grateful. And today I just wanted to talk about not having a no dictate your level of worth. And I know that was a mouthful, so let me say it again. We have to learn how to navigate through those tough emotional spaces sometimes when we hear a no, so that our mind won't focus on this limited belief or this limited view of how you see yourself or how's your self-worth based off of another human's no. And so I've been with a particular agency going on 20 years, and I have applied for multiple upper management positions, and even just across the board other what we call line staff positions. And every time I've gotten a no, probably for the last, oh my goodness, 15 years I've been applying, I've gotten a no. And I got another no today. And I would be a lie to say it stings, because I know my value, I know my worth, I know what I have put into this agency. And it's not that you do things to get accolades. I do those things because I believe that's what I'm called to do. But in your humanity, right, it would be nice to get a promotion. It just would. That's just natural, right? It would be nice to grow and go up the corporate ladder, because I'm in corporate America. But I have to believe and know for me that what's for me is for me, and what others may perceive or see just in a snapshot of an interview by no means says the whole scope of your abilities. Right? You have to own and know how great you are despite hearing a no. And I just have this image of this rowboat where you're rowing and the waves and currents may be so hard and so hard to pull, and your arms are getting tired and your legs are getting tired, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to forget this and say forget it. And I know that this is someone who is listening, who is at this point of, I'm tired. I've put in all these applications. I've done the things that people ask me to do. I've taken the classes. I've gotten the certifications. And it seems like you're not going anywhere. It feels like you've just hit this glass ceiling, this pink ceiling, this wall. But I encourage you to keep going. There's something that is happening that we don't see, that we don't fully know, and that one opportunity or many are coming. And you just have to believe that. And for some, it may be with another agency, and some, it may be with that agency. For some, it may be your own company, but whatever it is, your skills, your mindset of growth, they matter, and that they are an asset. And we mustn't let the spirit of defeat come in our hearts and our minds to think that, dag, I must not really be that good because others aren't quantifying me to be that good. And that's just not the case, because every feedback that I've gotten is I'm wonderful, I'm great, I have these ideas, I add so much value. However, it was, we went with another candidate. Have I shed a tear before? Absolutely, yes. Have I, during a season, was like, man, forget that. It must not be. Let me just do my work, stay out the way and mind my business? Absolutely, yes. But that image of the rowboat keeps coming back to me, and it keeps coming back to me because what I believe for me is something in the bottom of my stomach that says, you can't stop. You got to keep going. And I hope you find whatever that is for you to say, keep going. It may be something you read in the book. It may be something you saw on television. It may be even my voice here right now, that wherever you are, it meets you in that moment to say, you know what? Let me try again. As long as we have breath in our body, we can always try again. And we must build our emotional muscle to handle the yeses and the nos. And it may seem like in this one place you're constantly getting no's, but that is not the only lane for you. We are multifaceted as humans, and we can do a lot of different things. And I know I can. And I've gotten yeses in other areas, right? And so we have to remember the yeses that we have gotten in other areas. But don't let the no's stop the trajectory of your future. Because I believe doubt wants to creep in to say, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. To say, you know what? I throw in the towel. To say, you know what? I tried. I'm not going to try again. And I want you to push past that. If you need to share a tear, do that. If you need to sulk in that for a moment, do that. But whatever you do, keep going. Sometimes we always look for the tangible results before we do a thing. And I caution you not to do that. You have to continue to do the work, even if you feel like or you don't see things materializing. But for a fact, I know they are. For a fact, I know those things are occurring. And we just have to believe that they are, and that the things that you're learning along the way. So, for example, for the last interview I had, it just came in my mind to share my screen and to just do a quick little picture thing that I was talking about. And I went with it. I had never done that before, right? But ideas forever will brew in my brain. I hope that ideas continue to brew in your brain, to write those down, to cast your net and to cast your vision. But don't think because a person doesn't receive it that is not worthy, that is not valuable, because it's not true. So I want everyone to be encouraged who may have experienced a insurmountable level of no's they feel like. I want you to get in this rowboat and to continue to go. Join in the rowboat with me. You don't have to do this alone. I'm out here. Others are out here. And we're continuously rowing and doing, putting out content, putting out videos. We just have to keep going. Whatever your lane is, whatever your sphere of influence is, no matter where you are. If it's working at the after school program, thinking of new ways to work with the kids, right? We have to not look at success by numbers, right? We say, oh, this is successful because, this person of influence said yes, or this organization said